Hello everyone, I thought I would hop on here and do a review of some other Cartier pieces that I have. I thought I would review two of the rings that I have. So I have the Love ring in small and I have the Juste Un Clou ring in small. Both of them are yellow gold. The Love ring I've had for just over 2 years and the Juste Un Clou ring I have had for just over a year. For both of them, I chose the small because I did think they were more flattering on my fingers. I have shorter, stubbier fingers really, and the regular size just kind of overpowered them, and I thought made my fingers look maybe a little masculine. And I liked the dainty look of the small. I thought it was just more flattering for, the shape of my fingers. For both of my rings, I did go into the boutique and try them on. I wanted to make sure they were a perfect fit and I didn't want to go through the hassle of ever, doing the returns and stuff. So I went in, and with the Love ring, I think I was pretty quick. I knew the finger that I wanted it on, and the design of the band is very simple and very easy to tell, I think, if it fits. Whereas the Juste Un Clou, I definitely tried on numerous different sizes on numerous different fingers. I was kind of unsure where I wanted it, and I wanted to make sure that it was super comfortable because the nail head is round and that roundness continues onto the inside of the ring. So I didn't want something that was going to dig in, because I did watch a lot of videos myself and I've seen pictures of the nail head pushing into the finger and leaving a dent, and people saying it was uncomfortable if they, made a fist with their hands. So that's exactly what I did. I made a fist with my hand, made sure that it felt comfortable. There was a little bit of room to move, but not a lot. I rubbed my hands together to make sure they warmed up a little bit so that if they did swell, like in the summer, it wouldn't be too tight and be uncomfortable. I definitely wanted both of these rings to be something that I never take off, which I don't. In regards to the comfort of the ring, I find them both very comfortable. There are a couple little things. The Love ring, the edges are kind of sharp, compared to like a band that maybe has a more rounded edge. These edges are not round, and I think sometimes if you grab something just right, you can feel that sharpness, but it's not painful or anything, but it's definitely not a smooth edge. And with the Juste Un Clou ring, I think it is super comfortable. The only time it really gives me any issues is in the shower when, you're sudsing up your hair or whatnot. Sometimes it'll catch a hair, but that only happens in the shower. I don't know if it's because my hair is wet and kind of chunkier, because when it comes to like styling or putting oil in my hair, that really never happens. I also don't experience what I know some other people do about it catching on a knit or a sweater, but I have the tip of the nail head pointed towards my next finger, so it's not out where it would catch on something if I was pulling on a sweater. So I think that definitely helps, and because it's part of the rounded form of the ring, it never pokes my other finger or anything like that. And even wearing the two rings next to each other, they don't really ever bang against each other, so I'm not worried about them scratching each other either. In regards to wear and tear, my rings are definitely put to the test in my life. They never come off. I wear them every single day to work. I wear them to work out. I wear them in the shower, the pool. They never come off. For my job, I have to, I wash my hands a lot. I wash my hands a lot at home too with cooking. I also use a lot of hand sanitizer at work. I wear gloves at work, and these rings have definitely been exposed to everything, and I think they've held up great. The Love ring, you can definitely see some scratches on the surface of the ring. I don't have any gouge marks or anything that if you look at it, it stands out. I think when when I look down at my rings, I don't really notice any scratches whatsoever on either ring. When I look really up close, you can see some very hairline fractures on the love ring, but my scratches are pretty well balanced. They are all over the ring, and it's just kind of a uniform look. Nothing stands out to me, so it's nothing that really bothers me. I thought before I purchased it, when I was looking at these rings, I thought maybe the scratches would bother me, but I think I got a scratch on it within the first day that I noticed, because then you're over analyzing, it's brand new. But I think after that first initial scratch, you kind of just ease up and let go. On the nail head, the band itself is very smooth, so I don't see any scratches on that, even when I look up close. I'm sure there is, but nothing that I notice. I do notice it on the nail head. When I really look up close, you can see it on the inside and the outside of the nail head. Very tiny little hairline scratches again. And I'm going to try to insert some pictures, some good close-ups so you can see them. But with these close-ups, bear in mind that it's up close and personal with the camera. It's not something that I think other people can see when you're wearing. And on the day-to-day, it is nothing that I see on either ring unless I'm really looking up close for them. So I think they've held up wonderfully. They still have a shine to them. I do use the cleaning kit that I got with one of my purchases, and it comes with a cleaning solution, a little like a little cleansing cloth for after, directions on how to use it. And it also comes with like a little tiny brush, like a little toothbrush, so that you can really clean inside the nooks and crannies of your pieces. So I do appreciate it, especially for my love ring. You know, it's a smooth ring, but there's those little indentations in the nail head design, and I've never noticed anything get stuck in them, but I'm sure something has. So it's nice to be able to have that little soft bristled brush to get in there and just clean them out. I also have a rouge cloth that I think I bought on Amazon for gold piece jewelry, and I do use that every once in a while, but I use a lot of lotion because of the constant hand washing. My hands are very, very dry, so I am constantly putting on lotion. So at night, every once in a while, I'll take that cloth out and I'll clean my pieces, but you know, they look great right then and there, but I think they look great all the time. But you can definitely tell that I wear a lot of lotion and stuff, and by the next day they look just like they did before. So it's not anything I think is a must. I just do it because I like to feel like I'm taking care of my pieces and, you know, keeping them in as best shape as possible, in the sense that it's still, these are pieces that I wear every single day. I don't want to baby my pieces. I have one bracelet that I do baby from Van Cleef & Arpels, and it's hard because I don't like doing that. I find once I have to take a piece on and off, I'm not as apt to wear them every day. And for me, what I spent on these pieces, I want them to be something that I am wearing every single day and I'm enjoying, and I don't have to really baby as much. All in all, both of these rings I am very, very happy with. I would purchase them again in a heartbeat. I love them. I really don't have a complaint, even in, you know, if my ring tugs on my hair in the shower, whatever, they're perfect for me. You know, everybody's different, their lifestyle is different, but I know for me, I love these rings. I would recommend them to anybody, And, you know, there's certainly, hopefully not my last. There are a few other rings that I really like. I'm going to try to insert a picture at the very end of some other beautiful rings that Cartier has that are on, you know, on my ultimate wish list. If anyone has them, please, you know, write in the comments below. I'm curious your thoughts on some of the other rings and, you know, if you would recommend them. I think they're all beautiful. I could spend an hour easily in that store just wandering around looking at all the beautiful pieces. So I feel very fortunate for the pieces that I do have. I love them very much and they're a part of me. I look forward to one day passing them down. You know, they're very special, I think.